A black man who was found guilty of attempted rape in 1977 has just been freed after a Louisiana judge ruled he did not get a fair trial.
Hi, hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to the channel. So in the clip that I have just played in the beginning of this video of a black man for that matter, that has literally spent all of his life in prison, for I think he never did. So that is a story of Vincent Simons, or Simmons, and this story starts back in 1977 when he was allegedly, convicted of raping two white girls, 14 years of age at that time, a crime he didn't do. I know most of you might have already have come across that clip before, and the reason to why I want us to talk about this is we're not going to discuss about that video exactly, but about the oppression of black people in the United States. I want us to talk about this because while I was growing up and a few years ago, I used to really wonder and ask myself, a few questions like, why do the black Americans, why are they, really fighting and struggling to come back to the motherland, while actually people in Africa are trying to go to America? I used to really wonder how comes these people are passionate, so much passionate about coming back to Africa, while everybody is trying to go back, is actually trying to go to America, those that are in Africa. Later on, before I came to, realize what is really happening in the so-called the land of, opportunities. So, yes, data suggests that black Americans are disproportionately affected by wrongful convictions compared to white Americans. And studies are there that have shown that black individuals are more likely to be wrongly convicted of crimes such as, listen, murder, sexual assault, and drug-related offenses. So let's watch a longer version of that video, and so we can come back and talk about it. So here is the video.
We are following breaking news. A black man who was found guilty of attempted rape in 1977 has just been freed after a Louisiana judge ruled he did not get a fair trial. Vincent Simmons was serving a 100-year prison sentence for the attempted aggravated rape of twin 14-year-old girls. He was convicted by a jury of 11 white men and one black woman. Simmons says he did not commit this crime. 2 weeks after the incident, they told police they were forcibly taken by a black man to a country road and sexually assaulted. The sisters say Simmons gave them his name during the attack, but the women never gave that name to police. They also never gave a detailed description of their alleged attacker apart from his race, and they said, quote, all blacks look alike. During Simmons' time in prison, he obtained information not presented at his trial, including a file of a medical examination conducted on the sisters, which revealed there was no evidence of sexual assault. Simmons has served 44 years of his sentence after trying nearly 16 times to get his conviction thrown out.
And Vincent served 44 years here at Louisiana State Penitentiary, but he was supposed to serve 100. That was the sentence. For the last 30 or so years, he kept trying to tell judges, I didn't get a fair trial, and here's the information, and they just dismissed him left and right. Get out of here, get out of here. But yesterday, there was a judge who said to him, I believe that you did not get a fair trial. In fact, that judge's daddy, nearly 30 years ago, dismissed Vincent's attempt. But this judge said, your rights were denied, they were violated, and you get a fair trial.
His accusers, Sharon and Karen Sanders, now 59 years old, decided to stand down.
He went in guilty, He's guilty now, and guess what? He will die guilty.
You ready?
So I'm happy.
Yeah.
I got 44 years.
All right.
That's good.
Where at sunset, Vincent Simmons walked out of the place he has been held in since he was 25 years old.
Hey, man, I want to...
Yeah, so and we all know that this is not one isolated case. These are things that are happening on a daily basis. And after coming to realize, and in my later years, coming to realize that these are the things that happen in America, then it all answered my question to why Black Americans are so passionate about coming back to the motherland, and it's justified by, all means. It is because of a system that is set against us, because all odds in the system are against us. When I say us, I am not a Black American, but I am a Black person. And all Black people, are suffering because of this system. For example, a 2017 report by the National Registry of Exonerations in the US found that Black people were significantly more likely to be exonerated for wrongful convictions than white people, particularly in cases of murder. And then the report continued to highlight racial disparities in various stages of a criminal justice process, including, arrest, prosecution, and even sentencing. And I think factors contributing to these disparities include, I think, and mainly is just systemic racism and bias in policing and prosecution and socioeconomic inequities. I think it is time for Black people, and I have always said this, that it is time for Black people and people of Africa and those of African origin and African descent to rise up and fight for ourselves, Nobody is going to fight for us. In fact, if anything, the enemy will still want to, to put you down, to step on your head, put their shoe on your neck. So let's rise up, Black people, and fight for our own liberation. Yeah, so that is that for this video. Please do share your views on this in the comment section, and like this video, share this video, and most importantly, support us by subscribing to the channel. So until next time, see you in the next video.